Hello everybody, this is Scott, and today I'm answering a question relating to healthcare.gov, and it was related to the Obamacare uh, basically plan, and they want to know why the site is not working. Alright, well, we're going to put all politics aside because I'm not dealing with stupid comments relating to politics. But here is why it doesn't work. The company that made it, CGI, does not seem to be responding. They won't talk to the press, they're like very closed, and there's not a whole lot of information about them. And then you also have to realize that as soon as this site was up, in one day it got 7 million views. Now, I don't know if you know like a lot about websites, but getting 7 million views on the day of startup, that is ridiculous. When an MMO launches and you get like hundreds of thousands of people trying to launch it, your servers have issues. Consequently, their servers had major issues. And then the website itself was just unstable in the first place. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna go to the site and I'm gonna show you something that's strange. Healthcare.gov, and this is the site, and there's been rumors going around about how much they sent. Politicians, of course, the opposing party is going to say 500 million. I don't know how that is even possible. If that is the actual number, you're stupid. $500 million or something for a site is ridiculous. If you're buying a site, yes, but for building it, there's no way that it's worth that much. But, I mean, the site itself is fairly simple. I'm going to have him test and just see what comes up. Benefits of care. I mean, from what I see, I mean, the site is not anything special, but I feel like the company that worked on it was the issue. We're just gonna see what a couple of my plugins are saying about the site. Destiny, 3,000 unused CSS items. That's bad. A lot of them, though, I can already tell, are not issues. A lot of them are IE exceptions because Internet Explorer is stupid. If you have not figured it out yet, Internet Explorer is truly the dumbest browser. So as you can see, coding issues. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. 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 It's all fine. Those are not coding issues. Those are specific per who's viewing it. Perfectly fine. Let's see what else may be an issue. Here, we're actually gonna run some here we go, here's a tool. Errors. Quite a few errors. I mean, the attribution, attribute targets, duplicates, none of them are actually major issues from the simple coding. Now, I'm not going to sit here and like actually go through every single line and try to figure out what the problem is. However, 37 issues, that's actually really good. Let me tell you this, the HTML validation system, while is a very good idea, it's not the way it should be. It's kind of stupid. HTML validation doesn't work as well as you think. You think if it validates it and it comes up as an error, therefore it shouldn't work. Well, that's not true. While technically it is called bad code, it is not technically bad. And the reason it's not bad is because the browsers have adapted to displaying web pages, have adapted to displaying improperly coded web pages, and they can do basically, how do I put this in a simple manner? Slang code. There we go. So if you ever hear someone talking slang, this is kind of what it is. So that's a very simple way of looking at it. But then we're gonna have to look into the deeper section. When people try to sign up for healthcare is when they kind of had an issue. And the reason I can see that happening is because the company won't respond, and it had to be an issue within the source files themselves. And I'm going to say that many of the issues are from the users and the stupidly coded site. For instance, when you go to apply, you have to go to 3 different tabs. You'll have one where you give information, one where you make an account, and another one where you give more information. I don't know why that was them there. Why would you do that? It's not a bad thing. It doesn't ruin anything. However, the issue is that when you do that, the users are more commonly going to be confused. And when the users are confused, there's generally going to be errors. Companies have reported that they're getting the same person applying to like 3 different plans on accident. I think it's because people are more confused about the program and how to use the site than it actually being a major issue. Are there issues? Yes, they're trying to fix it from what they've told us. Now, I can't discredit or credit anyway. I'm going to stay out of the political side of things. But there's not a whole... They say right here we're listening and improving. What needs to happen? The site needs to be more adaptable, and it needs more servers. I'm thinking by now they should have set up extra servers. That's probably already been done. It should have been done. That would have been my original thought. Number 2. Get CGI, or whatever you want to say, claims it, or their parent company, or whoever did this, to read over the scripts again. They have to check over the scripts and make sure they work. PHP is known as the super language. What does this simply mean? PHP is one of the most powerful programming languages on the planet. Here is the issue, though. PHP can be incredibly difficult. It is one of the hardest languages to learn. However, once you do, you can have very large and complex sites. Building a site from JavaScript, HTML, and CSS is possible. However, a decent one needs to have PHP. And I feel like there's something wrong within the source code itself that causes issues. I also feel like there's just not enough servers that are redirecting the traffic. Because if there was enough for things to malfunction while accessing it, there needs to be there's an issue somewhere. Whether it's the people visiting it causing the servers to crash, or it's within the source files themselves. You have to look at the issues before you make rash decisions. Everyone's saying that the idea is stupid. The website does not work. Let me tell you this. To build a website and release it on the first day, have 0 bugs, and it gets 7 million views. That is impossible. The only reason this did is because people were waiting for it. Now, to have it with no bugs, that is nearly impossible. To get a site with no HTML validation errors is impossible. Google itself does not have it. If I go to google.com and it should populate this thing. No validated. Oh, not validated JavaScript, and page not validated. I mean, there's always an issue. No matter how you look at it, no matter what the site, no matter where it is, there's going to be issues. If this is a sign of the idea being stupid, you clearly have no understanding behind technology. The fact of the matter is, the servers were overrun. People are trying to do it, and it's still broken. That's because the company that did it was clearly incapable of doing their job, or they did it wrong. There were literally thousands. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of lines of code that go into it. And unlike writing an essay, you can't just hit spell check and have all your problems fixed. The thing with HTML in general, and the one thing that's incredibly stupid, is literally 1 comma or apostrophe, not apostrophe, or semicolon and if you miss one of those, it could literally ruin your entire site. And 9 times out of 10, it is those stupid commas or semicolons that you miss. So thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned for another video. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comments below, and I will try to answer them. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.